We are Cactus Wrestling. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.
Cactus Wrestling is now available on Spotify and Amazon. And don't forget to check us out on Etsy for all of your Cactus Wrestling apparel needs. Welcome back to Cactus Wrestling. In today's video, the 2024 Senior Men's Freestyle World Team Trials participant list. This event is happening this upcoming weekend.
Yeah, 3 days.
So, yeah, 3 days away from today. And obviously the Olympics happened earlier this year, so the other four weight classes are competing for a world championship title. And Team USA is, I gotta say, they're probably going to be in pretty good hands, regardless of who comes out on top. There are some heavy hitters in all weight classes here. So let's start at the bottom. Start from the bottom here. Start at 61 kilos. I mean, my golly. DeSanto is probably gonna win it. No,
you think
kidding.
DeSanto?
No, DeSanto is like classic
in a while.
Classic. He's always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yeah.
Never always the groomsman, never the groom.
I thought I saw something somewhere that said that I didn't see any early brackets yet lined up for it, but I thought I saw something that said that DeSanto on, I think, is it Blaze or I think Forest could be like an early round matchup or a quarterfinal or something.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy that like a guy like DeSanto could be wrestling against one of those high school guys.
Well, yeah, you got Marcus Blaze, Jax Forest.
Both guys, yeah. I mean, very high caliber high schoolers right now. I mean, Blaze third at the Olympic trials, so I mean,
yeah, but I mean,
some guys just drop out of the Olympic
the consolations
trials.
has no meaning, so it doesn't really.
Well, not no meaning because the guy, him taking third allowed him to go to the training camp. So
yeah. I mean, no, that is a big deal.
That's not
a
nothing.
Big deal. Yeah, I know it's a big deal. It's a big deal. But I think for some of these senior guys who have been around a while, they can train with the best of the best. I mean, there's so much talent out there.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the different RTCs. Like, they want to train with their coaches.
Yeah, look, you got Nico Provo, Connecticut. He's not even representing Stanford here. He's representing CT, baby.
Let's go. Realistically, I think the favorites in this weight class, if I had to choose, I would say Vito, Nan Garrett,
Seth Gross. I mean, he was the world. He had the spot one year.
Seth Gross,
gotta be
a
top contender for it.
Seth Gross and not Dayton Fix.
Not Dayton Fix. I mean,
I just
Dayton
don't
Fix
think
has been the guy. Like,
I just don't think he's gonna get it done.
I mean, he's now got David Taylor helping him train, so that's a new cog in the wheel.
The question is Vito gonna be okay at this weight?
Yeah, this is the weight that he won the world title at. I think he's a heavy favorite here.
Really? Over Nation even?
He beat Nation for the spot.
I know, but with Vito's past injuries,
I mean, if he's in, I'm assuming he's healthy enough.
I correlate Vito to Yanni. And what has Yanni done for me lately?
Okay, Yanni and Vito are two different beasts. Yanni just had surgery on his shoulder, and Vito is, I'm not aware of any recent surgery he has had. He's also has a world title. Yanni, I mean, I think what was it? Was a finalist. So,
that's crazy to think. I mean, with all the hype behind Yanni Dial as four-time NCAA champion,
was it bronze?
You look at Vito's career. Who's had the better career? Drop it in the comment below. Who do you think has had a better wrestling career, Vito or Yanni?
I mean, when the two of them wrestled in high school, Yanni won, and Yanni also is a four-time champ. Vito's a two-time champ.
But you just said Vito's a world champ.
Does the world champ trump all else? Because I mean, if it does,
I'm just
then
talking about wrestling career from kindergarten, when you first started, just the longevity of their wrestling careers, their legacies. What legacy are they going to leave behind? Because the international success. I mean, you look at a guy like Kyle Snyder, like three-time NCAA champion. That's great and all, but I mean, he's been Mr. Consistency for Team USA for the international scene. So
well, yeah, Yanni has the world silver in 22, whereas Vito has the 23 world gold.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I think
I
I don't
mean,
know why. I have a feeling Nashawn Garrett's gonna be in the finals. Um,
oh, you think Nashon's gonna like repeat off of his last showing where he was duking it out with Vito at Final X last year?
yeah, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why. Because I feel like Nashawn's getting up there in age where I think he's my age. He's like 30. So like
Hmm.
this could be his last go around potentially, you know?
I mean, it could be, or if he's like Jordan
He's
Burroughs,
one of
he's
the
still
older
got.
guys on this list. Got high
That's
schoolers.
that's true. Yeah, there's high schoolers. I mean, Leon Cronin's a recent graduate. Nasir Bailey's a sophomore. Kyle Berwick, I think he just graduated.
I mean,
Um,
I would like to
Provo's
see
still in
Nasir Bailey do
college.
well as
Turner
well.
graduated. DeSanto graduated a couple years ago. Yeah, I mean, Nashon's definitely one of the likely guys to run into Vito towards the end. I mean, I feel like you can't count out Dayton Fix.
Yeah, you can.
Seth Gross could potentially, but I feel like the last couple go rounds fighting for the spot, he really hasn't been like actually threatening for it. So I'm kind of curious to see how Nasir Bailey does
Yeah, I think
um,
he could be a sleeper.
on the freestyle stage here with these senior level guys. It'll definitely be interesting. Even Nico Provo. I mean, I know he had in high school he had a pretty storied freestyle performance like career. So yeah, it could be interesting, but in all likelihood, it's going to be like Vito on Nation or Vito on Fix duking it out for that spot. My money's on Vito getting that spot though.
I'm gonna say Nashawn Garrett.
You think Nation's going to beat Vito for the spot? Realistically, you think that's what's going to happen?
I said what I said.
What? That's wild. I disagree. He he's never actually beat him.
Who says that they're gonna be in the finals together?
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure Vito's sitting in the finals waiting for
Yeah,
uh
but like I feel like something always happens with Vito.
like what? He points to the center of the mat and avenges the one guy
Yeah, but
that beat
he'll
him
get
twice
hurt
this
or
year.
something, or I don't know. There's been so many times when like guys just drop out of these events last second.
I don't think Vito's the guy that's going to do that.
Well, he dropped out of the Olympics after doing an Olympic red shirt.
Well, I mean, he didn't exactly drop out of the Olympics. He didn't have the spot. He just didn't go out for the team. He didn't try to go for the
That's what
team
I'm
because
saying. Something
yeah.
there's something like that's
This
gonna
is the weight.
happen.
It's not like this is 57 kilograms. This is the weight that he won the world title at. That's the weight that he wrestled all season at. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely probably right.
definitely, probably.
And who do you think is gonna win the 61 kilo spot? 70 kilos. I mean, wow, look at this list.
This is this is the biggest weight of the four.
Yeah,
I think
so
it's like
like
22 or 23 names.
I mean, Matt Ryan of Connecticut will definitely be up there in the finals for sure. Probably against Ryan Jack, who hails from Connecticut.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
it's a Connecticut final, because it's the best
Obviously.
wrestling state. Matt Ryan versus Ryan Jack. No, in all seriousness,
Book it.
I do think that so Pantaleo's in, James Green out of retirement, he's back in. Evan Henderson, Yaya Thomas, Andrew Alirez. I think a guy to
Oh
watch
yeah,
is Caleb Larkin. I think he could be a
yeah.
dark horse because he went on a
Even got
run.
Jordan Oliver back in the mix.
Oh my God, Jordan Oliver,
Uh, I
Pinheiro
mean, I heard
Johnson,
he was coming back out. Like
Daniel
he had his little
Cardenas.
MMA stints, and then freaking now he's coming back to it.
I think PJ
Similar run.
Duke
Um,
is an up and comer that could potentially threaten
I don't
some.
I don't think he's going to be threatening for the spot though. Like I don't.
Hey, you never know. Will Lewan is gonna take it to overtime, even though it's
There is no overtime.
physically impossible. He's gonna find a
He's
way.
going to take things back in
He always
time
finds
when
a
there was
way.
overtime in freestyle, and then that's when he's gonna. Oy, oy, oy.
Yeah, I mean this one's really
Um,
tough to predict. I feel like Alec Pantaleo is just like he's on the downward descent. As much as I
yeah,
love him and he's a
yeah,
hard-nosed
yeah.
wrestler.
Everything you were saying about Vito is what you could say about Pentalio. Like things never quite work out right for him, like where it's gonna be him being the guy in the spot.
Yeah, I've kind of cooled on Alirez too. I don't know why. I mean, he did
Probably
beat
because he lost to Mendez.
well, that was not even really a match, but
But that's like the last thing you have to go off of.
yeah, you got Jackson Arrington in here
Well, and then he
too.
also
Wyatt
didn't. He
Sheets.
took the Olympic red shirt, and then he lost in the semis. So
I
I mean,
just
I think it was like 11-9, but
it's crazy to me that like a guy like James Green, who is such a completely different style than a guy like Ryan Jack.
oh
Like
yeah,
I feel like James Green would just outmuscle Ryan Jack. Ryan and Kevin, his brother, they're I just feel like their style doesn't translate super well to freestyle. So I think
right.
he might have some struggles.
How you think Pinheiro Johnson there is gonna do? It's gonna be the
Um
first time we're gonna get to see him compete in quite some time.
yeah,
This is also up.
I think my top three here, if I had to choose, would be see Jordan Oliver, that's a wild
Yeah,
card.
up a little bit, 154.
I would say top three, maybe it is Alirez. I don't even know. I would say Larkin. I would say
Lurkin, interesting.
Evan Henderson, and I guess Lalira's. I don't know.
Evan Henderson? You're not even counting James Green.
No, I think he's
Oh,
done.
I would have James Green for sure and Alirez. Um, Pantalio's like maybe. I mean, Andonian, I feel like could potentially. I feel like he's gonna be boom or bust. But he probably will be more of a bust. I kind of would love to see Jordan Oliver's return actually be better than when he was only training wrestling, but I kind of doubt it. He's probably going to lose to someone like, Ryan Jack in like the first round or something. Um, I don't really know who I would pick as a
I just
third.
feel like this is a heavy weight too for Jordan Oliver. This is 154.
Yeah. I mean, what was the Oh yeah, no, the last time he competed for the weight was 65. This is not that much heavier.
That's 12 pounds more.
12. Oh yeah, well, that's true. That is. Yeah.
It's a huge difference.
Well, but it's also been like a year and a half. So like, and he's been training MMA. Like, so, I mean, that is a huge shit, but I don't
I
think it's
think
that.
Cardenas could potentially do well too.
Daniel Cardenas. Yeah.
He beat Meyer Shapiro.
I wonder why Meyer Shapiro's not in, or maybe you think I don't know if the registration's closed yet, but, um, oh, and then the other Buzakis is in.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jacob.
this one's gonna be a tough one. I mean, a lot of hammers
I
here.
mean,
I mean,
yeah, like 61, Vito's clearly like a favorite on paper there. Here, I feel like Alirez and Green are the favorites.
But even at
Oh, even yeah, actually, you
154,
were right with saying Henderson. Henderson's proven to be a top senior level guy who
that's what I'm
always
saying.
is finishing. So, like, yeah, Henderson would probably be my third. I mean, Yaya might do pretty well, but
And Caleb Larkin,
uh,
he's got that length. I think he's going to be a sleeper
I
too.
think I think he's too young to actually be a contender. Like, or not
How
young,
dare you say that when these high
youth.
schoolers
Yeah, no,
continue
I
to
know, I
prove
know.
time and time. He's Caleb Larkin. How old is he? I guarantee he's 20 years old.
Um, young is
The
not the right word.
registered Caleb Larkin. Let's look
I,
this up.
I don't know that he's going to necessarily be making the noise that you're expecting from him yet.
He's 20. He's at least 20 because this. Yeah, 24, 25. Yeah, it says 20 years old. The freshman captured his first senior level international event, punched his ticket to the U.S. Olympic trials.
I mean, he's
And
going to be an exciting guy to watch
he's
for
got
sure, but
4 years of college eligibility. These 24-year-old seniors. And then you got, yeah, that's crazy.
it's a different time than it was when I was around.
I graduated as a true senior at 21 years old.
Same, yeah,
Yeah. Now this guy's a freshman at 20.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Crazy.
yeah,
All
you're
right.
right.
Drop your comment for 70 kilo. Who do you think are gonna win? It was
So,
going to win the spot. All right,
yeah,
79.
this is definitely the marquee weight, hands down.
Well,
This is
yeah.
definitely the most exciting weight in my opinion.
I
Like,
mean,
this is the one I'm the most excited for.
just imagine Burroughs on Levi Haynes after Penn State literally booed Burroughs after shoving Messenbrink.
Mesenbrink. Yeah,
Rightfully so, because Messenbrink was being annoying.
right. Um, but I mean, you got the potential for a Burroughs Marsteller rematch, which that we know is fireworks. Derringer is always a threat. Like the dude is
He's
crazy
gigantic,
insane.
but
Yeah,
I feel like
like
he never gets it done though.
no, he never gets it done. But I mean, you think of the guys that have been beating him out for the spot. Like
Yeah. And then
he's
and
had
then and
Burroughs,
then
Dake, and Taylor ahead of him. Like
and then you got David Carr and Keegan O'Toole.
yeah, we could see another rematch of those guys,
Like
which would
that's
be
crazy.
awesome. You could even see oh wait, Kennedy Monday. That's not that's Kennedy on out. For a second, I was
Quincy,
thinking that was
yeah.
Quincy. Yeah, no, like Kennedy isn't the one that would be rematching David Carr. And then you got Hunter Garvin, who's coming off the hot season.
Mm-hmm. All American
Um,
for
I mean,
Stanford.
and yeah, Levi Haynes could even be freaking throwing an interesting cog. I mean, this is the first time we're going to see
Well,
him up at this
yeah,
weight.
no, that's the thing. And really on the freestyle scene.
That as well, but like, I mean, but more importantly, the first time up at 79, and he's going to be against the highest caliber guys realistically. Like the all these guys are like super. He's gonna run into at least one of them.
I
Likely
think
more than one.
I
But
think the favorite is probably Marceller still.
really, the
Yeah.
favorite.
I
Well, that's
mean,
true.
when's the
Burroughs
last
has been
time Burroughs
struggling to
beat
get it
him?
done. But then again, this is also back at 79. But then, yeah, no, Marsteller did beat him at
Yeah,
79 for
when's
the
the last
spot.
time Burroughs beat Marceller?
The one match that he kind of had to throw in the challenge for at Final X to win, that
Mm-hmm.
Marsteller basically beat him 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So technically that time,
I mean,
I mean,
God bless Jordan Burroughs for still going
yeah,
out
getting
there.
after it. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if he doesn't make the team this go around, like, I don't know. I don't know how he could. I mean, it'd be great if he did, but I don't know how he could continue. Like, you clearly have lost, enough of a touch where you're not getting to the spot. So, I mean, it'd be unreal if he did, considering like how many medals he's brought home for the U.S. Uh,
Yeah. I think Marcel is gonna win it. I think O'Toole's someone to watch out for.
but that's the thing. I feel like Marsteller could get upset by by someone like Carr or O'Toole or even Derringer or Levi Haynes, like
Maybe.
which then Burroughs would be thrilled about. But then again, Burroughs didn't have the easiest of times with Mitchell Messenbrink. So I,
Yeah, well, the dude was, I mean, like punching him in the face. Like,
I mean, I honestly I wouldn't be surprised to see like a changing of the guard where not even Burroughs, Marcel, or Derringer gets the spot. Like one of these fresh younger
yeah,
guys
yeah, I could
slides
see
in
that.
and kind of like really puts a stamp on like this is me on the world stage, senior stage. Uh
I could see that.
because like Derringer, as good as he is, he's always just shy of being the guy. So I don't think
Yeah,
he'll
and
get it
he's,
done.
I think he's a year older than me, so he's getting up there in age too.
Yeah.
So yeah, drop a comment down below for 79 kilos. I think Marcel's gonna win it, but we'll see.
I mean, I understand you thinking. I mean, he's the returning world team member at that weight, so uh, that tracks. I mean, even Evan Wick is there. I mean,
You know who Chance Marceller is?
who's Chance Marcel?
He's Anger from Inside Out.
Why is he Hanger?
He's just got the same shape. He's got the red hair.
Oh, they look alike.
Yeah, you don't see this?
Oh my gosh.
Chance Marceller. Wait, am I crazy? Okay, look at yeah, there's Chance Marceller. Anger Inside Out. Look at this. I mean, come on.
Yeah, basically twins. Just
Or
get him
this
in a
one. This
suit.
one's showing a much bigger. Just put him in a suit. It's the same guy.
Yes.
That's a thumbnail if I ever seen one. Anyway, I digress. Drop a comment for 79 kilos. Last weight class here,
Well,
92.
before we even get to the last weight class, who do you think Mike's gonna pick at 79?
Oh, I think he's gonna be rooting for Burroughs.
You think he's gonna be working for Burroughs? You don't think he's gonna be like, oh, Levi Haynes has got this. He's
No, I feel like he's not as big of a Haynes homer than some of the other Penn State guys. I feel like Messenbrink, yes. I think Sriracha, yes. I think Brooks, yes. I think uh yeah, that's probably it. Oh, Lil Doll. Um,
he loves Lilidol, yeah. Kirkley, he never really talks against.
I think
So
that's pretty much it. Yeah, right now. Right now.
okay, okay.
92 kilos. I mean, this is the heat all day.
Excuse me, Pat Downey is there
As crazy as that sounds, if he's actually in shape
in training.
in training, um, maybe.
I mean, granted, if he had a one match, or if the period, if the match against Strachey was only one period, as Pat Downey said, he would have won the match if it was
Well,
a completely different rule set.
well, yeah, I mean, obviously, but I mean, Strachey was still on one leg, and it was a higher weight class than he was used to. So tough
Or it was
argument
just
there.
Pat Downey's
And he still
superior
lost.
skills,
So,
and he still lost. Yeah, that's true.
I think even like Machiavello, I feel like Hidley and Zahid are just a tier above everyone else here.
Except Pat Downey. Um, I mean, Marcus Coleman, he did have that one win over Brooks.
Yeah, he pinned him, right? He got him on his back. He cradled him.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe,
But not, I
probably
mean, you
not.
can't really.
I mean, Schultz has been trying hard ever since he graduated college and has been competing a ton and getting a lot of senior level experience and international experience. And
That's nice.
he'll probably go far, but yeah, I don't think anyone's touching Zahid. Trent Hidlay is the closest to doing that, like you said. And even then, I would bet on Zahid 10 out of 10 times. Yeah, Machiavello maybe could beat Hidlay.
I
And
think
I know
Hidlay's
Aiden
the more talented
Sinclair's there,
wrestler.
but like Aiden Sinclair didn't even win. What was it? The U20 spot.
Yeah, he's got a great career ahead of him.
But yeah, I don't think he's ready for it. So yeah, I think this is pretty much a 2-horse race of Zahid or Pat Downey.
Uh,
Or Pat Downey's gonna friggin' lose in the first round, and
Down in Baltimore. Oh, Pat Downey.
how come
Um,
we're not seeing Carter in the mix?
he's too busy trash talking.
Yeah, yeah, he's too busy running his mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you have it. Tune in this weekend for the World Team Trials in Omaha, Nebraska, September 14th and 15th, just a few days away. It's gonna be exciting. Um, Let us know in the comments down below which four you think are going to win the World Team spots, and if you think that will beat Japan, because they
Yeah,
are
Japan's really figured
the
some things out
top of
on the
the
world
world in the
stage.
wrestling
Yeah.
stage. And even at the U20s, a lot of our guys were losing to Japan. So
Do you think that the Japan would have had as much success at the Olympics with Russia there? Like, you think
yes,
that ha
I think they're the best country for wrestling
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
plain and
across all
simple.
styles too, because they qualified 13 guys and medaled 11, and I think 9 were in the finals,
Yeah, I mean, so
or
maybe
9
they
were
don't get
champs
as
or
many
something.
finalists, but they're still winning matches, and I think they still
Yeah.
outpace it. And a lot of those Russian guys competed for other teams anyway, so you don't really see Japanese guys switching
Compete for
countries.
anyone but Japan. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
accurate.
So yeah, drop a comment down below. Tune in this weekend, and as always, thanks for watching Cactus Wrestling.
Mhm.
Thanks for watching. We are Cactus Wrestling, and we'll see you next time on our next video.